Hey everyone, I'm Bald. I just bought a couple of different plants I want to show you guys real quick. Let's take a look. So, this jar here, a 2-gallon glass jar. The jar itself was maybe 15 bucks, I think. The soil I saved from last year, moss, everything pretty much here except for that shell, and the Venus flytraps were sourced. We got one there, and one there. I fed them a bunch of ants. Yeah, you can see on the top left one there, like half of the ants hanging out. So there, it's really sweet. So I got a piece of charcoal, and then some rocks, and then this I broke off a piece of bark that had these mushrooms growing on it, and the green leaf stuff right there I found amongst some of the moss too. Kind of finagled it in there, make it look real nice. The evergreens, that one and that one is the Juniper Bush. They should root in here and be very tameable. I think it's a nice little landscape. I like it a lot. It's nice. I've done smaller scale stuff, never a 2-gallon jar like this. It's really nice because you can be able to get your hand in there and move stuff around or whatever you need. Here soon, I need to find arthropods, the roly-polies. Put those in there so they can eat all the decomposing stuff, and then maybe they'll go into fly traps. That's kind of the idea. Then I bought this color jade for under 10 bucks. This color jade for under 10 bucks. There was a Russian sage Provoskia in that one. It dried out, too bad. Some stone crop. Some wandering Jew. How you can see the variegation on these, there was one that was solid white. I was not able to get any of those to root. Geranium I saved from last year. First time overwintering a geranium. Rotted out a little bit, but the leaves, as soon as it is warm enough to go outside, it's gonna take off, I'm pretty sure. And then this one, there's Cradle Moses, more of the purple one, spider plant, and some wandering Jew. More of the typical one you would see everywhere. See how that one's a little bit different than that one? Yeah, the variegation's something else. I picked up the lavender. Of course, you gotta have lavender. I had the Christmas cactus or Thanksgiving cactus and the aloe, both from Dollar General, doing great. Like, I'm so happy. I picked up this philodendron. I was asking my dad and a lady at there if it looked like it was vitamin deficiency, but no, this might be a straight variegation like you see in like pothos and all sorts of stuff, Monstera. Again, this one right here. If it's not middled, I don't know. This one's kind of browning at the tip. But those again were about 10 bucks a piece. I think they're a steal because for what you can propagate off them, and especially the jades too, you can make quite a bit. And then the rosemary. I think the rosemary and the lavender were maybe $5 at most. I mean, but you can't beat the cuttings. It almost pays back itself in jars, drying and stuff. I'm gonna use these for watering anything that's sensitive. But yeah, that's about it for right now. I don't want to accumulate 2 plants, but man, it's too awesome. I don't know. I'm really excited about this. Uh, this terrarium, about to be vivarium, I believe, only took me 20 minutes. And I really was hoping that it would have taken me a little bit longer so I had more time to enjoy building it or putting it together. But now, it's really just, you just watch it all go. I'm kind of seeing how everyth's settling. I expected a little bit of settling in this. So I got quite a bit of soil in there. Up towards the back and leading down. It's going to settle quite a bit. And I got charcoal in there. Mixed in there quite a bit. That big one is pretty much where I dropped the water. I put the water on that charcoal and it kind of goes down in there. So I'm not really watering anything directly. It's just so cool. I've wanted fly traps since I was a kid. Now I'm a grown adult, and I get to do it as best I can, I guess. I think the dynamics are really good. I think this will work out. I start adding insects and a couple worms. I think this will really take off. And I want little maintenance too. The whole goal for this to be a closed ecosystem, I don't want to have to open up the lid. I don't want to have to put that on there. I really do not. The more I keep it closed, the better. I was even thinking about spraying the outside towards the bottom with some Flex Seal, some rubber stuff. I don't know, it's my first real time working with a closed structure like this. I think it'll work out pretty good though. As long as we get the pill bugs in there. That's really the big thing, and it's too cold outside to even find them right now. Oh, and then this. Forgot about these guys, the freedom fighters. There's some I found these Arborvitae saplings in a fire pit. So it makes sense to me. I don't. A lot of pine trees, they need like a fire time where their seeds are exposed to heat. And I found these in a fire pit. So the people that had them, the fire pit that I found, they had probably trimmed their tree, their Arborvitae, and threw all that stuff into the fire. And there's 3 of them in here now. I mean, and I think these are like the 40 footers that grow really fast, about a foot a year. So, I mean, they're great plants. I mean, if you need a border or something like that, I mean, heck, I was lucky to find these growing already. To try getting them from seed is crazy. Well, anyways, I just kind of wanted to show the expose. I got a couple different plants. The older plants I had are doing real well. The ones I had to overwinter. A lot of high prospects. I'm excited to work with the plants and see what we're all capable of. Thanks, everyone. Good night.